Okay, we are recording. Perfect. Okay. So, oh, there's Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Deb.
How are you? There's two Lisas on. Okay, cool. All right. I think we might probably start. Seems like most of everybody's on. So, thank you guys for joining in, first of all, and thanks for joining in the Health Bet group. I really, really love these groups. I know myself, I love them for the motivation. You girls are showing up every day in there. I can't wait to actually check in to see your sweaty selfies. And I'm going to just mute everybody really quick because I'll chat for a little bit and then we can do like a question and answer kind of thing. I just muted myself. Now I don't know how to mute everybody. That video. If you guys can mute yourselves, I thought I knew how to do that, but there should be a little button on the left. Oh, you did. Good. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so these groups, thanks for joining in. I hope everybody's having a great week so far. And like I said at the beginning, I thought this is something new for me to do, like a Zoom call like this with all my challengers. But I thought it's just the easiest way to be able to reach out and connect with you guys and see how you're doing and if you have any questions. And just a little bit more motivation going on. We are heading into our first weekend. Oh my God. So I remember when I first started, it's scary as hell, not gonna lie, because it's the weekend, right? You're either gonna be probably going out to a friend's house or going out for dinner or going to a family event. And I'm just here to kind of tell you guys, don't stress about it. Seriously, don't stress about it, because the way that I go through it is basically I treat it like a day during the week. You have to kind of treat it like that. There's going to be temptations and stuff, but like I've said to you guys before, take it one day at a time. Treat it like it's a day. Don't look down the road. And seriously, it's 2 days. 2 days. So my tips for you guys, I'm going to go over those first, and then once I get through that, I'm just going to go over the on-demand area where there's some things that maybe you haven't checked out on your club membership that you got with your All Access Pass. So my tips for you guys going into this weekend is, like I said, treat each day just like it's a weekday. Second thing is to plan ahead. So start today. That's why I want to do this. If you guys know that you're going out, or if you're going to want a glass of wine, because with the 21-day fix, you can have a substitute of some wine or a beverage or a treat. Take a look at the day that you're going out, but you're going to have to make some sacrifices those days and maybe save up a few yellows. But the key, and I will say it over and over again, is to plan ahead. So as long as you know that you're going to do that and you got to save up those yellows, then by all means. Next thing is, you've been doing this for 4 days in now. You guys are kind of getting a grasp probably of once you're dumping your containers on your plate or your portions, take a look at that plate. Keep looking at that. You'll kind of, in time, like even next week, you'll kind of get a feel for what your portions are going to look like on your plate. So if you're going out for supper, good Lord, do not bring, well, if you want to bring the containers, that's cool. But you don't have to. But really, like, gauge, like, say you're dumping the protein out, like, take your hand over top of it just to kind of get an eyeball of what, if that's what that protein looks like, or if the size of your palm is like for the size of your greens. Just kind of take an overview. Heck, even get your phone out and take a picture of your plate so you kind of know. So when you are going out, that you won't feel like you're not doing it right, or if you're going to cheat or whatnot. That's my suggestion for that. Just take a look and take a mental note of what your portions look like. And then as far as eating out, every restaurant pretty much has an online menu. So get on there, check out the menu, and just get a feel ahead of time for what you can have. My big suggestions with a restaurant are, get it either baked, broiled, or steamed. Have all the sauces on the side. And honestly, here's the big one. And restaurants are awful this way. Eat half of what's on your plate, or if you're going out with somebody, split the whole thing, because you've seen it. It's like portion distortion. Like you get enough to probably feed you for 3 days, because you guys have been in this for 5 days now, so you kind of have an idea now what a portion is of what you should have, as opposed to like going out to the restaurant. And I've even asked for a small salad before, and I can't believe the size of the salad. It's crazy. So either split it, take half home, only eat half of what's on your plate, whatever you're getting, or split it with somebody. And the other thing, I don't know what the weather's going to be like this weekend. I don't know if it's going to rain or snow or whatever, but get out and move. Do some extra walking. I'll go over on the on-demand. Do some yoga. Get into hot yoga if you want, anything like that. Skating with the kids. Get out there to the rink. Go and do that. If your kids have hockey or a sport, I'm sure as heck you can go. One girl that I know, her kids are in hockey. She literally did laps, go up and around and down where everybody sits, and do that 5 times. Do it for 10 minutes, whatever it is. You don't actually have to actually sit there, but just get moving and do some extra movement. And the other thing is water. I know there's some of us that are having troubles getting the water intake in. And I struggle some days too. I'm just as much to blame. But if it ends up that you say you have a little cheat, you're feeling guilty, get that guilty feeling out of the way. Go right back hard at it right as soon as you're done. Like say Saturday night you had a treat out, Sunday morning back at it, but drink a lot of water as well. Flush everything out. That's my suggestion for that. And you know what? You got to treat yourself as well. But the thing is, you have to plan for that treat if you're going to have it. Those are my top tips to you guys about the weekend. So please, please, please don't stress about it, but just treat it like it's a Wednesday or a Thursday. But the thing is, on today, on a Thursday, that's when you're planning ahead for anything that's coming on the weekend. I'm going to share my screen now. I'm doing that. Share screen. There it is. Okay, hang on. And I want to go into your Beachbody account, and I want to show you some things that are really cool. Can everybody mute themselves? I think somebody's still on. That's okay. Anyways, I'm going to actually, no, everybody unmute yourselves, because I want to chat with you guys if you have questions while we're going through this. So have you all logged in? Obviously, you've logged into your on-demand, correct? That's awesome. We're going to go into that in a minute. The other things I want to show you are things you probably are not aware of. Basically, you log into the app, and over here on the left, there's a lot of resources that actually are the same as across the top here. So one thing I really want to show you too, go in here and just search around the next few days. There is a lot of tools in here, like there's fitness tools, fitness tips, the workout sheet. So say you want to print off, my computer's being a little slow, but say you want another calendar. Say after you've done this first round, you want another one. You can go on. There's the food tracker for Core to Force, country heat calendar, 22 minutes. I think at the bottom, yeah, they have a hybrid too. Like this is going down the road, but this is just another feature that's on here. And you can go and you can download these sheets. The fitness tracker, like if you're going under fitness tools here again, you can track your progress. So you can go in, mine's already kind of done. There's a tutorial that you can watch to kind of do it, but you can put what basically your before, like you did in the app, your before measurements, all that kind of stuff. And each week you can kind of log in, but it will ask you, see, I've already done it. So it'll ask you questions of what goal you want to get to. So see up here on the right, it's saying my goal tracker is at 52%. So it's just another accountability tool for you guys. there is also, this is the best part on here. If you go to the Eat Smart tab and to Meal Planner, My Meal Planner, what this is you can log in and make your own meal plan. You can do it. There's a wizard now, like I said, oh, there it is right there. So there's a meal plan wizard. So you click on that and you put your goals in. So if you've done a program before, or if it's your first time, you click on those things. So I'll go through mine just for example and say I've completed this and my goal is lose those last few pounds, and I work out once a day and it rates your activity level. So I'll say I'm active. And do you follow a vegetarian diet? And if you're male, female, blah, blah, blah. So, and then you hit submit. And the awesome thing is then it's, okay, my height. It wants my height. Make sure you put your height in there, ladies. So you put your height and weight and all that stuff, hit submit, bam, it comes up with a meal plan for you. Of course, you have to accept the meal plan, but you can also change your calorie range as well. That's the calorie range I'm in, but you can go to 1900, whatever you figured out to begin with your meal plan, you can put that in there, or you can actually change it to just get basically a sample one of these. So you'll go, I accept, take me to my meal plan, and look at, there it is. It gives you your meal plan, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It gives you the Shakeology. You can actually click on it and it'll give you the recipe. So say for this lunch, this chicken stuffed pita, look at, boom, gives you everything you need to make in it. And I think it's not there, but there's somewhere, I'll have to find out where it actually is. It'll break it down for your, say, 21 Fix approved kind of plan. So if you're looking for different ideas, or if you're stuck on a meal plan, use that meal planner area. I'll get out of here really quick. Do you guys have any questions about that?
So is there a meal planner for the 21-day fix then?
Let me look here. Shakeology Balanced Slim Down Plan. I know that Michelle had got, isn't that awful? I can't get into it. Why is it not letting me get into it? I will find that out, Sarah. But I was pretty sure. What's this detail? Daily summary.
I'll look around too. It's all good.
Yeah. I would assume that it would have had it on there to get your calorie count. I'm going to ask Michelle because she's the one that pointed this out to me. But here's where you can find out. And it actually breaks it down to give you the container count. If you go on to, you're on this first screen here, and you go, you'll always get like a transformation thing. There's a shake or a meal. Click on that middle meal plan. Oh, sorry, you know what? That will bring you there, but here's an easier way to go. See on the left-hand side here, you go down to recipes. You can go to recipes or you can go to Team Beachbody blog. So I'm going to click on recipes. I'm hearing myself. So then you can go see whatever you're looking for. So you're looking at lunches. And then you can go and look at the chicken breast with feta and artichoke. I don't know what I'm echoing, so sorry. So then you scroll down, and at the very bottom, see it's got the container count here. And Tracy, then it even shows for Body Beast what the portions are if you're following that meal plan, or anybody that is. But this is awesome. Like if you're running out of ideas, I'm just going to come up here. Because you can go, once you're in there, see how it says nutrition? You can look at recipes, healthy eating, cooking tips. This is on the blog part. So once you access that, I'll go back and show you again how to get there. Basically, there's two spots. You can either come down here on the left and go to Team Beachbody blog or recipes, or you can click on whatever food picture is on this middle part of your blog. So that is that. I want to go into the on-demand. Is everybody having, how's everybody's on-demand so far?
Good.
Good? Everybody's accessing? I know Lisa was having some issues there. What I wanted to go through here, you all know where to access your programs, correct? If you go to the member library, sorry about my internet, and you'll see all the purchase programs and stuff, but there is so many free programs or included programs that weren't before in your all access pass. Like there's this 3-week yoga retreat. If you really, I know a lot of you said you're kind of being sore after, you know, it's the first few days. Go in and try to go into one of these and maybe do a stretch down. The other thing I really want you guys to check out is this Fixate cooking show.
I really like that.
Yeah, I watched it. It's cool.
It is awesome. And honestly, they put new shows in there every week. So I hadn't gone in yet today. So yeah, there's bone broth, the creamy tomato soup. These are all new this week. Something I really want you to check out if you haven't is going to where the foundational videos are. This really breaks it down. Like the pantry raid is a good one to watch. She kind of goes through things on there that maybe you shouldn't have in your pantry, or suggesting things that you should. If you're really kind of still unsure on the containers, check out the Containers 101. Like they're short, 8-7 minutes, and meal prep. These two are very good to watch. So, you know, if you got 15 or 16 minutes, even while you're prepping, throw this on and watch it, and she gives you some great ideas. Like there's breakfast recipes, and you go in it and you can actually, and there's the grocery list as well and the recipes. This is where you can print it off if you really want to print it off. So if you go to the grocery list, for example, so this gives you all the recipes at the top. Then you can keep scrolling down. That's where you're going to find your grocery list for the sushi one, or this broccoli crust breakfast pizza, which I want to try because it looks very good, and other things. So it gives you the grocery list of what you need for it. Then in here, there's the recipes. So it's so handy to actually have you can just mark it off on your weekly, you know, grocery list. But that goes through, and then up here it'll tell you the calorie or the container count that you need for it. So that's one thing I'd really like you guys to check out. And another thing is maybe down the road, you know, this is something that's new, Program Match. And basically, if you're done your one program and we're going to work on the next one with you, you could put in here, like if you want to tone and increase muscle definition, then you click next. Then what kind of workouts do you enjoy? Basically like what I asked you guys to begin with, what you're kind of liking. And then it will give a suggestion for you as far as a workout to do, which is very cool. I like that. So, and I'm going to stop sharing. Did you guys have any questions about the on-demand before I get out of here? No? You guys are good? Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I want to are you guys you're doing okay in the app itself as far as logging in? Do you understand it has to be by 11:59 of the Sunday for that week. So from Monday to the Sunday, you need the 5 Shakeologies with a picture and you don't have to be in the actual picture with the Shakeology, but the Shakeology should be, I know it's hard, we forget because we drink it because it's so darn good and it's an empty cup, but that's one thing I think that they kind of have made this as a rule, that the Shakeology has to actually, it can be a half cup, it can be 3/4, but just it has to be somewhat in there so that they see that the Shakeology's in there. That's Beachbody rules, so I'm just passing that along. And then 3 workouts logged in each week. But I'm going to check in on Sunday because I have a coach portal where I can see everybody's logins. So if somebody's missing one, I'll shoot you guys a message, okay, just so that you get your right logins for the week. One thing I wanted to I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you on here, but if you're in the app, this little button at the top that's got the 3 little square or 3 lines, if you don't want a lot of notifications happening, what you're going to do is click on that and you're going to go into your settings. I know a couple of girls had troubles with the time zone. Did everybody get that figured out okay?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Now there's also, so once you click on that, I don't know if you can see it, there's notifications. So you can actually click on that and you can just see my posts if you really want to. If you don't want to see everybody else's posts, you can turn those settings off and on so that you just, I know there was some issues with the first post or the challenge of the day. I will try to pin that post every day so that it's at the top, and actually you just click on that view pin post. So you'll just click on that and you'll see the first post of the day so that it doesn't get lost. But the other option is to go into the notifications and just switch it so that you just see when a coach adds a post. So that would be mine, because that's the first one. A coach adds a post, any member adds a post, someone comments on your post. So there's lots of options that you can have, but you can change those settings for sure. The other area is, I think if you press on the little plus file, shoot, that's not it. That's where you guys got that. That's where you log everything, right? You guys have that down pat. There is a way, and where is it now? Settings, no, it's in this one, that you can see your logins for the week. Oh, that will be, so beside the plus, there's that little, it looks like a little chart. So you click on that and then you can see your total workouts and stuff for the week. So it's just another way to see everything. And I think that's it with the app. Now, any questions that you guys have, please shoot them out. I'd like to chat.
The one thing I'm finding with the app, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I go into somebody's, oh, and of course my internet isn't working now. But if I go into somebody's post and go to comment,
Yeah.
and I start typing, I can't see it unless I actually swipe up.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if anyone else is experiencing that, but I know it was kind of happening last time too.
So say you clicked on it to go to comment.
So, here. So, yeah, so I'm in Ashley's.
Okay.
I go to, here, I'll try and put it here. I go to comment.
Yeah.
And then all I have, like, I don't have anywhere to put.
Tilt it forward a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I don't have anywhere to type unless I go like that.
Just swipe up.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I
No.
don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but.
Well, that I have okay. So for example, I'm going to click on comment on this one. This is what comes up right away that I'm able to comment. I'm not sure.
Like that.
Maybe one thing you could do is just kind of, what are you? Are you BlackBerry? No, you're not BlackBerry. Motorola? iPhone. Okay. Click the reset button on the side just to kind of reset everything. That's the only, but you're saying you're able to, if you swipe up, then it shows up.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
it's not right away.
But that's good. I'm going to note that down because I get sent, feedback that I have to put into them. So there was that one. And I know Lisa also had problems. She couldn't even get into her, Lisa Jensen could not actually get into the app itself. So she had to do it a few times to delete it and then go back in. But Lisa, your information still was all in it once you went back in and got in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, I don't know if you want to try that, Tracy, delete it and then go back in. But if you're able to do it by swiping up, then that's cool.
Yeah, it just took me a little while to figure that out. But.
Yeah. No, that's weird. Okay. No, I'm noting that down. Hey, anybody else want to chat?
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question about the Shakeology.
Yes. Jennifer. Yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Is one a single serving package, is it equivalent to one scoop?
Yeah.
I'm just getting I don't know what to do with with some of the recipes.
I think honestly, and I looked this up before, it's a little bit more because with the packets you only get 24 in a box. And as opposed to a bag, you get 30 servings. And I think why they did the 24 packets, it's convenience, yes. But I think the other thing that they were mentioning is because they suggest to offer that to somebody that maybe doesn't have Shakeology every day. So I think there is a little bit more in it. What I'll do, you message me whatever the flavor is, because with each flavor, I noticed this because I got the vanilla and I've gotten the chocolate. I don't have the strawberry, so I'd have to look that up. But the scoops are a different size for each. And there's a reasoning for it in the FAQ. But yeah, I'll give you that information for it. Like if you're measuring out for a recipe and stuff, like if it just says a scoop, that's kind of hard for you to know because you don't have the scoop. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's too much of a difference. Like if it is with a scoop size, it's like a 1/4 of an inch. So you could probably get away with using the packet as a scoop. But I'll send you, or I'll put in the files, ladies, of our app. Do you know where I'll access that? I'll show you if you do. On the phone, it's not as easy likely, but on the computer. Okay, where are we here? Okay, so if you're in the area where it shows group feed, at the top right there, that's where you can access the info in the files. So what I'll do is I'll put the scoop sizes in that area, and then you can access it.
Okay.
Cool. Anybody else? Talk to me, people.
I have a question, Darlene.
Yes.
Where do you go to check to make sure you have your email is on file? That was one of the factors that you needed to make sure everything was all set up.
Right.
Where do you check that?
Okay, I will go back in. I'll share my screen. Pretty much it should be when you log in. But one thing, yeah, the email. So like if you're able to log into your account here, then your email should be fine. If you want to check your account information, you just come up here to my account, click on that. It's at the top. And this is where you can see if your email is okay in there, because it's got your name, your number in there, your address. Just make sure that's all filled in correctly. And while I'm in here, I'll show you guys too, because some people have asked me, if you ever want to change your Shakeology, say the flavor for next month or put it on hold, whatever it may be, this is the spot where you would do it. And like I said, message me if you have a question about it, because you can come in, you put all your information, and you can change the flavor. Like there's tons of things you can do in here. There's the cafe latte, which is new. If you're unsure about your ship date, please message me, because I can look that up in my back office. And here it is. If you want to change it, if you want to delay it, if you want to change the ship date, or the shipping address and stuff. But this is where you'll find your email address then, and you can make sure that everything's good to go that way. Does that help? Is she gone?
No, I'm still here, yeah.
She gone. Oh, there she is, I think. Lisa, did you get that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. Do you guys have any successes you want to share this week? I know a couple of ladies have. I don't know if they're on the call. I can't see everybody, but I've had some nice messages this week that some are. Where is Angela? Angela had some awesome stuff to share. She's muted.
Dealing with a fussy baby.
Aw.
No, I was terrified. I stepped on the scale this morning and I was down over 5 pounds and then 3 inches off my waist alone. So
Woohoo!
Nice.
That's celebration right there. Yeah. Anybody else have some awesome news? Everybody's quiet. It's okay. Lisa,
Yes.
do you have any success stories?
No.
Okay. Lisa, the other Lisa. There's 2 Lisas on the call, so that's it. Well, you ladies are doing, sorry, who wants to go?
Sorry, it's me. I'm all messed up here because I'm on my phone, but then I'm video with Janet.
That's okay, Billy.
It's not my success, but this lady right here, who's in the midst of signing up, has shown up at my house every morning, 5:30 a.m. to work out. Insane.
That is awesome. That's cool. That's, you know, and it's tough getting up early in the morning. Trust me, I hate it. Yeah. But, you know, and some it works out for in the morning and some it works out to be better at night. And you just got to find your jam of what is the time that you're going to commit to yourself. Because honestly, every woman, man, we have to have our me time. And if it's 20 minutes or if it's 30 minutes, if you have to break it up into 15 minutes, it's helping you to become a better version of yourself, helping you like to be stronger. It's like a some people might not think that working out's relaxing, but the core de force, anybody that's doing core de force, I love punching and kicking the crap out of nothing. You know, you just felt empowered kind of thing. So make sure you take the time for it, you know, even if you have to have your baby beside you, like Jack in his little jumper there. It's Sarah. Make sure you take the time, find the time. And if it's 5:30 in the morning and that's the only time it's going to work, just keep at it, keep plugging away. It becomes a habit over time. And I honestly like it in the morning because I get so much more done because then I know I don't have to worry about it when I come home. So kudos to you guys for getting up early. Okay. Anybody else want to share anything? Don't be shy. Or if you have any questions. Is anybody worried about the weekend? No. Good stuff. No. Okay. We're a quiet bunch. All right. Well, I want to keep it short and sweet, but I want to check in and just see if there's any questions and kind of go over my tips on how to survive the weekend. What I'm thinking of doing for next week is pairing up and having kind of accountability partners so that, you know, I know Billy Joe, you've got some accountability partners there, but you know, it just helps if you got somebody else giving you a shoot in the morning of a text going, get the hell out of bed or whatever, you know, or if you're struggling, I might not just do partners. I might do little groups. I haven't really decided that 100% yet. Like everything's better when it's a team, right? So I might, you might see some posts over the next few days and then we'll go over that on the call on Sunday. And Sunday's call, I really just want to kind of go over what I know we talked about this week, what your week 1 goal was. So I want to see, did we meet that goal and what's your goals going into the next week? Because I find if it's a shorter term goal, you're more, when you look at 3 to 6 months down the road, it's like way down there and it seems unattainable. If you break it down into a smaller 7-day goal, then you're more apt to go for it and reach it. So I'm here to help. Any questions you guys have, please just shoot me a message and let's do this. Let's lock this January. Cool. All right. Well, you ladies have a lovely night. And like I said, shoot me a message if you have any questions.
Thanks, Star.
Hey, thanks guys for showing. See ya.